All right, on a bench, we got a Cobra 2000 GTL, and this one is pretty modified from the power supply to an FM board to a band switch frequency mod. So, yeah, this was a local find, believe it or not, on Craigslist. I had seen this on Craigslist. I had seen where the person was selling it out of, and I contacted a good customer of mine, actually the same person that does those CB mounts, because it was down by his area. I said, send him a text. I was like, hey, I don't know if you're interested, but this thing is down by your area there. And of course he was interested. He's an enthusiast just like all of us. So I went down and wasn't turning on. So I think he ended up getting this for a good deal. I don't remember how much he got it for, but sent it up to me. I forget if he dropped it off or if he just mailed it, whatever the case may be. He's like, here, it had, actually it had the speaker with it too, which, let me grab that. I'm confused as to what mod this person was trying to achieve. So this potentiometer here, this pot goes right to the back here and nothing else. So it goes straight from this this jack all the way to the front. Doesn't connect to the speaker, doesn't connect to anything. So I don't know if he was like trying to control something or what. It's beyond me as to why somebody would put this this pot here. But anyway, came with that. So anyway, started taking it, started looking into it. I had a bad switch, so I cleaned that up, and sure enough, it was working, transmitting, receiving. But you see in here, this power supply rectifier board, whatever you want to call it, it's not obvious. It's obviously not from this particular radio, but I tried looking up that number there. That this is it is obviously a Uniden board. It's a PC191AA. I tried looking it up online. I tried looking at some radios I had here. It's nothing that I have here from any other type of radio. And again, when I tried searching that, when I tried Google searching that, it came up as nothing. So I don't know where it came out of. Maybe somebody who's watching the video knows. But it's just done. It's not done right. It's just kind of sitting there, and then I don't like the way this heat sink. They use this little heat sink, and it's kind of just floating there, and then they put this piece of duct tape across here to prevent this thing from grounding out on there, from touching that, and it's just not great. And then they added a huge amount of capacitance. I don't understand why. They needed all this filtering, but a bit ridiculous. So I have a parts chassis. I'm going to be returning this back to original. I'm going to put back the aluminum plate that's normally here. This filter board needs to be. This is actually you find these in several different types of radios, but this is original to the 2000 GTL. So I'll be mounting that properly. And yeah, just getting this a little bit better than what's here. You can see the FM board, and then the 40 upper and 40 lower. It's on the tone, so that's staying. So customer wants everything to stay. These switches are mounted on the bottom, so that's where they're staying. But what else can I say about the radio? Yeah, clarifier is unlocked. It's not really the best looking, but it does work. This is the first FM radio that I've seen. And just a note on, I guess, basically my opinion on this style channel mod. Yes, they do drift. That's a fact. but they're not as bad in a base radio as they are in a mobile radio. That's my opinion. I think that in the base, these are a little bit more stable, I guess is the best way to describe it. Because chances are, you're in a heated environment, or in your house, the temperatures are a little bit more stable. Nothing's bouncing around, right? I mean, even just touching these wires will make the frequency drift. So in a mobile setup, probably not the best channel mod to use. But in the base, I don't see them being too troublesome. As long as you're willing to know that it's going to drift, it's definitely going to drift. But once the temperature stabilizes, it's okay, I guess. Not my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. It's not my favorite channel mod to do, but it works. So on the base unit, it's not bad. So that's staying. But yeah. Anyway, this is definitely the first FM board I've ever seen installed in any base, really. Yeah, I haven't had like anything that's had an FM added to it on the base, on a base radio. So that's a first for me. But it works. Everything is working. So, but I think first thing I'm going to tackle here is the power supply, the whole thing. I don't know why they needed this much filtering, this much capacitance. I guess I'll find out if there is any other issues with the. Hopefully there's nothing, but the only way to do it is to reverse this back to original and turn the radio on, and then hopefully everything is okay. But I have a whole parts unit. If I need to, I'll change out the transformer and everything else associated. I don't see why anybody would ever need that much capacitance, that much filtering. So yeah, let me get this changed over, and then we'll take it from there. We'll turn her on and see what's going on. All right, stand by. All right, well, radio's back together. The whole power supply area is returned back to original bridge rectifier, original board, original AC filter board. That was already in there, but yeah, the whole aluminum plate, the heat sink is back in there, and everything is the way it should be, that you would find in an original Cobra 2000 GTL. Original, obviously this is going to be changed, but it's just in there for now. But yeah, again, not to beat a dead horse, but I'm not sure why they did what they did. I'm not sure why all the filtering was needed. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm not going to sit here and try to wonder what somebody did back, however long it's been. But all I know is it's done right now. This was just Mickey Mouse, if you ask me. The what's left of the duct tape, was the only thing insulating that regulator there. But yeah, Transformers was okay, so I'm going to end up keeping that. I'll put it aside. This is what's remaining of the parts radio. So yeah, not too much left of it. But yeah, I'll put some of this stuff away and throw away. I think I'm going to end up just recycling these caps. I'll probably save this because this is original to. This is an original bracket that holds the bridge rectifier and the other board. So anyway, yeah, that's it. So I'm happy with the results here. I feel confident moving forward now that I know that we have a good working power supply. So yeah, next step is to get this recapped. Meter is stuck, modulation SWR meter, so I'm going to get that unstuck. And it is staying pretty much original, as you see here. I do believe he wanted the, this is where the tone switch used to be, so I think he wants everything labeled properly. So I'll put the two switches. I'll probably label FM and then the high-low or whatever band, you know, make sure everything is labeled properly. But all right, let me get this recapped, and we'll take it from there. Stand by. I want to actually show you guys with this. I wanted to show you guys exactly how much this particular channel mod can drift, switch, whatever you want to call it. But watch, I'm just going to touching those trimmer caps there. See how sensitive it is? And even just touching the wire that's in there. The wires that go to the original crystal spot. See? So, again, like I was saying before, probably not so bad in a base station, but probably not the best way to go about getting more channels in a mobile setup. Unless you're using a mobile as a base, you know, obviously that's generally going to be okay. But in a situation where you're going to be, if you're doing this to a mobile where it's actually going to be used in a mobile setup, you probably should maybe consider something else other than these switches like this. So, yeah, something to consider. But, again, not to beat a dead horse, I think that this will be fine in this base station as it is. But if you do have one of these and you are aligning the radio, just a good tip, let it stabilize for a considerable amount of time. I'd say a couple of hours before you go adjusting anything, just to be on the safe side. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. It's easy to demonstrate it on this Cobra 2000 because we actually have a working frequency counter that you can actually see. So yeah, that's it. So radios recap. I'm going to get this back together, and yeah, we'll go through our normal process of testing and whatnot. I still have to do the meters, LEDs in the meters, and get that meter freed up, but almost there. All right, radio is recapped. She's aligned. Everything is working great, actually. Here's the old caps. Two switches. There's the EFM, and that's the other band switch, along with the high, low, and regular 40. So there's an S9 going to her. All right, let's see what she's doing for sensitivity. She's hooked up to the Sinad here. So I got wires everywhere. A little unorganized today, but sorry about the tone. It's minus 80, 90, 100, 110. Right about there. We got a minus 110, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it didn't change much. So I'll call it out minus 113. That's AM, so that's really good. Put this back down to a S9. Okay. Yeah, we got a really good listening radio. Does have the FM option, so the switch is right here on the bottom. So yeah, this radio is it's good to go. We can actually we can do a transmit test. We can also put her on air. Skip's been kind of hit or miss, but we can try. All right, let me get this all back together, I'll give this a quick cleaning. There's just some dust. Nothing too major wrong with it. I'll see if the customer wants me to relabel this high, normal, low band, and I'll see if he wants me to put like a little FM label or something there. We'll see. We'll see what he wants to do. But yeah, radio's good to go. All right, let me get this cleaned up and covered. All right, radio's all back together, cleaned, looking nice. I also cleaned the speaker. Yeah, it's pretty much there's really no like nicks or little dents anywhere. It's a good looking radio for sure. Speaker has a couple of just small little whiskey licks here and there, but nothing that deters from the looks of the radio. So, all right, let me put this to AM. Put this. See what we got for a carrier. Right around 4.5. All right, put this to PEP. And Dynamic's up. Everything's up. Okay. Audio. 14 or so. Okay, let's go to lower sideband. Audio. Yeah, 16, 17. All right, let's hear how it sounds on the other end. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Audio. Testing out the audio on this Cobra 2000 GTL. I think it's sounding pretty good. Yeah, these radios sound really good anyway. But yeah, that's how it sounds on the other side. And yeah, we got ourselves a good modulating radio. And yeah, that's about it. So let me put this thing on the antenna and see what's going on out there, and see if we can't get a radio check. All right, stand by. That Kentucky was coming in less than 1 S unit, and you can still hear it. Shows you how sensitive this radio, the receive is on this radio.
Hey, Roger on that. I heard that for sure. Yeah, like I say, it'd be 5-2 in Kentucky.
Forgot if I had mentioned it before, but the clarifier is unlocked on this radio. Sounds like a couple of local guys.
Yeah, I just finished eating that omelet, man.
There's the upper. I got the lower. Even at an S1, it's still, you can still make out the transmission, you know? It's I mean, this 2000 is legendary for a reason. Just overall, just a good receiving, good transmitting radio. Let's go back up.
Ain't nobody fucking know. What's wrong, man? And where that boyfriend of hers took it out and tore it all to pieces. But anyhow, Cooler, you take care. I'm going to go give the good news to my wife. She'll be glad to hear that.
Oh, jeez. Idiot.
I'll be glad when you get some bags so you quit plugging everybody else's, I guess.
Alright guys, I'll go by one more time on a Alright guys, that's about it. That's all I got for this radio. But I think this one's going to be a good working radio for the customer. Alright Scott, here's your Cobra 2000 GTL ready for you. I know you got at least one more of these, so this will be nice to add to your collection. Alright guys, thanks for watching.